Boat Boys Rescue!
The wind's picking up. Here it comes. Like literally the heaviest bit of weather. We're right in the centre. It must be about 60.
Rice, two...
Stocking up.
Two
Well, whoever knows
tins.
that corn, probably sweet corn, okay? Not a lot of space. Stocking up on all our tins, because we're quite low on food. And so we have to do the whole, write it on the top, rip off the labels to try to stop mold and horrible things. Another reason why we're doing all our tins and stuff now is because we went for a meal yesterday at our lovely friend Matthew's, and his New Zealand neighbours came over and they were telling us that in the Canaries quite a lot of Spanish countries do jars of things which we don't want to store because then they smash and it goes everywhere. So buying most of our tins now. We'll have to restock again, but at least we can do a big chunk of it now. Yeah, and they last forever, so it's good to get them. Yesterday we went for dinner. It was a very grown-up event. We went with another family. I say another family like we are a family.
We did play with Meccano.
Yeah, we did play chess and Meccano with a kid. But I feel like that's part of being an adult.
Shouts out.
Yeah, it was a real nice meal. We've got some photos we can pop up now.
It's lovely. We'll be doing it again maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, and the New Zealand couple are going to make us a doll for dinner tomorrow because we gave them our portable chess for their kid because his one wasn't magnetic and it falls everywhere. And we don't use ours, and we've got 2 sets, so.
And we gave them a sob story about how difficult it is for us to cook it. So she went mum mode and...
Thank
you Sarah, thank you Conrad for looking after us.
Yeah, you're awesome people if you're watching this.
It's gone horrible. Look, you're waterproof. Bloody crazy out here. Also, it's raining in the house.
We also have this nice hole in the house that all the wet comes in.
We have this nice hole in the house. Now it's raining.
Well, there's not really much we can do about that, eh?
It's just raining inside.
It's proper raining inside.
So the wind's died down. It's not blowing 30 knots anymore. And the New Zealand couple that I think we talked about them the other day.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, we gave them our chess sets. We never use it. We've got 2 sets, and in return, they've given us blimmin' dinner. So we've got this coconut passion fruit cake that she said she's never made before, so she's using us as guinea pigs, but it looks amazing. And then a fat doll that smells amazing.
It smells incredible.
It's even better as well because we don't have a cooker and it's raining. So if we were cooking ourselves today, we'd have to make a barbecue in the rain. So this has really saved us.
What a superstar.
Oh baby, I'm so excited. So this morning, we haven't filmed it because we've been so busy. We helped our friend Liam move his boat into a spot on the pontoon. Then we helped our friend Matthew re-anchor his boat because the marina have told all the boats on the outside of the anchorage to shift inwards. We've got some wind coming tomorrow afternoon. So they've been asked to move further in, and now there's a German boat that's been anchored next to just a buoy. And as the wind's been changing, they've tied their anchor around it. So the boys are currently diving down, trying to help them out. I'm going to take the GoPro over so that they can film it and have a look at the footage, see what the problem is. And we're off. Boat Boys Rescue!
We're being Thunderbirds right now. We're rescuing people getting stuck.
Otherwise, anchor might be lost.
Yeah, I think it is like get the shackle undone immediately. Yeah, over. Oh yeah.
Ha pliers.
National girl. National rescue.
Where are they going? There they are. Look at them, they're free and they're motoring around. How good.
Explain what had happened.
We explained very briefly, but I'll do it again. So essentially, they had anchored right next to a mooring buoy. Not even a mooring buoy, just a little buoy hanging around. And then in the wind,
don't anchor here.
yeah, the buoy that says you should anchor this side of it and not get anywhere near it. They'd anchored near it. Weather keeps shifting. They are just tangled and tangled and tangled. So what we ended up doing was swimming down, untying it as much as we could, then unhooking the chain from their anchor, pulling the chain free, rehooking it to their anchor, pulling up the anchor. Now they're re-anchoring. Chaos.
Hours of just diving down, moving a little bit of chain, coming back up. He had a little rebreather tank that you probably saw us using, like just a tiny little scuba tank that he kept filling up with
And now
from
we
his
want
big
one.
scuba tank. It is sick.
So if you own a
cool.
company that makes those refillable scuba tanks, send one our way, please.
You just like, you go down, like normally before we were diving down, just free diving, you go and you like run out of breath immediately before you can even think about what you're doing. That is like, you go down, you can sit, and you like start to run out of breath, and you go, and you've got like another 30 seconds. It's the coolest, it's actually the coolest
SEAL
thing
Team
in the whole
6,
world.
mate. Hello there. It is now Saturday. The wind's picking up. Here it comes. We've just taken everything off deck, stored it away so that it won't blow away in the wind. We're expecting maybe highs of in the 60s, in gusts, 60 knots of wind. Everyone's bouncing around out there. The sea state's a bit yucky. At the moment it's coming off our bow, but it should swing around to be from northerly, I think. Northerly? I don't really know where I am.
It's from the northwest, the wind will come eventually.
So it'll swing to the northwest eventually, come over the hills. So hopefully the sea state won't be too bad, because it'll only be this amount of water that can pick up any waves. But it's going to be bloody windy. String is currently tying all of our fenders together. Just to keep them out of the way, we're going to tie them down as one unit. So they were on the solar arch, but they'll just fly about.
They're also all wedged in.
They're also wedged. I'll show you what it's like out here. You won't be able to hear a thing. So, whilst in the water, what we've done is we've looped our anchor chain around the bottom of the mooring ball, just straight onto the big bit of concrete that's down there as a redundancy, if anything goes wrong. We've got a snubber line going through the front two fair leads around our mooring buoy pickup. That's going to take most of the load because it's the stretchiest line that we have. Well, it's got the snubbers on it, so they'll allow for some tension to go through those. And then we've got the actual, like a really thick line going through the mooring ball as well, which are going through the back two fair leads for extra support. Fingers crossed, we aren't going anywhere. People are still re-anchoring. They're still freaking out about the weather. We can see some friends of ours, Matthew and the Kiwi couple on deck, just doing their last preps. We'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted. It's yeah, we did 40 knots I think 2 days ago, and that was, you know, we survived, but it wasn't fun. So now it's definitely 10 knots more, maybe 20 knots. So we'll see. So for context, there's been a lot of chat about this storm that's coming. Just wanted to show you. We're here. In fact, we're on this tiny little island, and over the next couple hours, just passes right over the top of us. It's like just on the outskirts of the storm, so we're getting the brunt of it. Like literally the heaviest bit of weather, we're right in the centre as it passes, and that's at 11 o'clock tonight. From the forecast you can see that we are expected highs of 55 knot gusts, 39 knots consistent, hence the panic. We're back again. The Germans are moving once more, this time with the pilot ship.
Okay, they've gone past us, that's
It's just getting thrown about.
So we got lent risk by our new friends, Sarah, and Conrad, and Santiago. There it is. But we just tried to get it out and play, but the wind has just picked up massively, and it is proper just rolling around, and the pieces will just fly everywhere. So we may try again tomorrow or later. Yeah, it's getting pretty groovy. Would like to hear what it sounds like. 50 knots of wind.
Well,
Yeah,
in case we haven't already mentioned it, it's bloody windy out there, everyone.
There's a storm, and our friend Hendrik, who's a solo sailor, has just climbed his mast to take a photo
With this camera.
with his GoPro.
It's mad.
50 knots of wind, he's just up his mast. This fender is our friends, Sarah and Conrad, but it fell off their boat or something and it floated past us, so we went and rescued it.
They sent us a voice note on WhatsApp saying, can you rescue our boy as it flew past?
Yeah, good timing. There's absolute chaos out there.
It is mad.
Just,
It's kind of beautiful in this light, you know? It's like...
if I was sat at home watching this, I think this is real nice, real cool. So the wind's sort of hopefully it's strongest now. It's gonna be like this till 1 in the morning. It's like 10:30.
It's horrible.
It keeps just absolutely whipping through. I don't know if you can see really out there.
It's miserable. It keeps whipping the top layer of the sea up into like a mist.
We'll have to. We know some people with wind like indicators on their boats to see how strong it is, but it must be about 60.
There's someone out there who's trying
They're
to
moving.
re-anchor their boat.
Are they moving?
Oh my god.
No, they're not.
They've been up on the deck. They're anchored.
No, they're on the mooring.
Oh, okay, good. Fucking hell, I caught it.
We're just spending our evening stood at the window, I think, for the next
This boat
4
here,
to 6 hours.
There's been a couple of people on the deck a few times.
Which one?
The one with the light on and the coach roof still. I've seen it.
It's annoying, it doesn't translate
Yeah,
to
they're
camera, it's so
maybe
dark.
Yeah,
There's a Norwegian boat over there, and the whole indemnity's ripped off.
Yeah, the whole bimney's just
Oh, it's actually
hanging on for dear life. There's a gust.
My surfboard's still up. Bloody hell. So it's 10:30 in the morning. The wind's died down. It's now probably like 10 knots. Everyone seems to be alright. There's someone's rib way over there. You'll not be able to see it, but right over there on the harbour wall, there's a rib that's been blown up. Our outboards got dunked in the sea last night. We left it on the rib. We were debating whether to leave it in the rib or take it up, but we decided to leave it in the rib just in case we needed it in a desperate situation. But it flipped, it like did half a barrel roll and then came back up, so the whole engine got dunked. So we're gonna have to take it to shore and somehow clean all the lines from salt water if there is any all over it. Who knows, we have to clean it off from salt anyway. But yeah, that was definitely an experience. 60 knots of wind. That and neighbour next to us, their bimney completely ripped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most importantly, we're alive.
We're
And
alive.
Ben's still here.
I'm still here. I didn't fly away in the night.
We
I
tied
don't
it
want
down.
to do that again.
The outboard got fully dunked underwater last night. So today's mission is to take it apart, flush it through, clean it all out, take the carb out and clean that. And yeah, do some proper engineering, which should be fun. Been a minute. Most water can be eliminated by placing engine with spark and retain. Yeah, pour alcohol into carburetor, we think.
Dave is reading the manual for our outboard and learning everything he can about a submerged outboard and what to do with it as. Stringer's doing a...
I'm doing Wordle.
Stringer's playing games. We're learning as much as we can, and then we're going to go attack the situation after another coffee.
This feels wrong.
Just watering down our engine, hopefully it grows into a bigger one. Liam's come for the spectator sport.
taking the spark plug out so we can hopefully drain more fuel, contaminated fuel out the spark plug. So take the spark plug out, put it on its side, pull it a few times, hopefully then it spits out loads of salt water. And then work out after that.
Everyone's just on the pontoon sort of talking about the damage that they've had overnight. These guys lost their wind vane, Liam lost his spread. Everyone's just meeting up, having coffees and going, oh yeah,
it all went wrong. Liam's just going to go check to see if he's got a 17mm spanner, because everything we have won't turn.
Water out of the cylinder.
You just need to check if you've got spark as well.
We stopped working the outboard. We're all drenched. We started pissing it down for maybe only a minute. But we're wet now, we're going to go home, we're going to get in our jammies, we're going to lay down.
We're not going to have hot chocolate because we still don't have any cooking gas.
We'll light a barbecue up outside and make all of our food.
I think it's going to rain for the rest of the day.
Sandwiches, peanut butter.
Oh, I like a peanut butter sandwich.
Hot food.